Alright, good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Today I'm going to be playing the Tier 10 cruiser, Napoli. It is a coal cruiser, of course. Price will be in the description. This is available in the armory. But in terms of my commander, I'm using Grease the Gears, Gun Feeder, Priority Target, Superintendent, Survivability Expert, Adrenaline Rush, Concealment Expert, and Radio Location. I think you can replace Radio Location with upgrade gunner, but to be honest, I've been using this because I do use radio location sometimes in comp, and I've just moved my captain straight into randoms because I mean, really and truly, top grade isn't gonna really help you too much most of the time because your concealment is so low. But apart from that, I'm using main armaments mod 1, engine room protection, secondary battery mod 1, propulsion mod 1, concealment system mod 1, and here, well, I've been using a mix honestly the last few games between main battery mod 3 and gun feeder control system. I am having more fun with the reload mode nowadays, but I do have to say I think the range mode will help you in most games a bit more, and I will show you why in the match. But let's see. So insta queue. Let's hope we didn't get anything bad. Let's see. But well, good morning, guys, or something. Well, I don't know where you were at, so it could be morning, afternoon, or evening. That's why I normally say the three of them. Alright, so we got a tier 10 battleship only game. One submarine, that's okay. Instead of two, I guess, and no carrier. So let us go. We are gonna go sea. We're gonna go to the seaside. I think, yes. So what does the Napoli do anyway? So what's this like main thing, right? So it has a few positive features, right? Such as its gun, well, sorry, I said its gun. That's incorrect. That's probably one of those, its weakest points, the guns. So its concealment, 10.3 concealment, has 9.2 secondaries, which the secondaries are SAP secondaries. They're really good, by the way. So you have really good concealment and 9.2 secondary range with really good secondaries. You have insane armor. You have incredible armor actually on this thing. It's very similar to like Petro in terms of how unkillable it is sometimes, but it does sit higher in the water, so you do have to be careful about that. It has okay torps, I guess. Its gun caliber is pretty high, so you can overmatch like a Minotaur type or something. Pretty much it, really. And as of next patch, 11.4 I think, so 11.4 onwards, you're going to be able to pen the Petropavlovsk deck, right? The deck armor, because, well, I think Petro deck is gonna go down to 40, and my pen is 42. So you're gonna be able to pen Petros now on the deck. It's gonna be really cool. Hello, my friend. Okay. You don't have any radar. That's okay. So how I want to play it here is a bit aggressive. Sadly, we don't have reload mode for this map. It's not really this map you're taking reload mode on. It also depends on the spawn, really and truly. If you spawn A, you're gonna be enjoying some range mode gameplay. But the range mode doesn't only give you extra gun range. Kind of a big thing for Napoli is it actually helps you with your dispersion. Apparently, because range mode does actually make your dispersion better, and that's a proven fact, by the way. And it's more noticeable on ships like Napoli or Petro. I mean, I wouldn't take range mode on Petro, but it does actually improve your dispersion quite significantly. So, not really much happening right now. Okay, submarine. You can't go there. In volo. Alright, so here reload mode and top grade would be really good, to be fair, but it's okay. Alright, so we caused a flood on the submarine. That's all we did, so that's pretty much useless because he's just gonna DCP that instantly. Hopefully our submarine deals with their submarine, because I'm not gonna be able to because I have no radar or hydro. So I'm just gonna chill here and not do anything. So we're gonna be able to shoot the GK right now. Get a fire. The reload is really slow with range mod, but then again, we wouldn't have gotten this far if we didn't have range mod. Of course, we could have played a bit differently, of course, but Then again, I think this is very... For the average player, I think this is a much safer build for sure. Double fire? Gonna see CP or no? If it doesn't, that's gonna be pretty decent fire damage. Five incapacitations on the submarine. Four ASW hit and a flood. Interesting. I do want to get into secondary range shortly, but... Oh, we are actually flooding the submarine for a bit of damage. Oh, our Balao got smashed, though. I don't think I'm gonna help him win this fight. I'm trying, but I don't think I'm gonna be the game changer here. We might actually have to just reverse from the sub, by the way. If our sub dies in this engagement, basically, I mean, he can just come kill me for free, so we don't want that. Let's reverse out of here. Slowly, slowly. Another fire, permanent on the GK. Incomp is shooting me, that's okay. Remember, Napoli is really tanky. But don't give full broadside to ships, because you still have a citadel, of course. And from longer ranges, people can actually do... They can actually citadel you and stuff. And when you go to brawl Des Moines and stuff, if you're around 5 kilometers away from him, he can still citadel you. So do be careful. Pretty much the worst part for the Napoli is the early game. The early game is probably the worst part because... Unless you want to just suicide and YOLO in for sure. Because... It's kind of this boring, super boring, slow DPM. Oh, the submarine died. Perfect. We can actually play aggressive. The super slow, boring gameplay where you're just playing long range and stuff. The kind of strong suit for the Napoli is getting up close. Sometimes you're not going to be able to do that, of course. I don't think we can just run at the GK right now. He does have a Petro and a Daring and a Yamato next to him. So, I mean, we're going to have to be careful. We do have a team with us, so... Let's see what we can do. Let's go up aggressive here. See if we can potentially get into secondary range. No guarantees on that. Marceau is coming back from the other side, so we do have to be careful about that. Daring has single launcher Colombo. Devastating strike. Very interesting. Right, here you are. So we're going to try secondary this GK a bit. Let's see. Of course, top grade gunner and reload mode would be really useful right now. But we do not have them. And the only module we have for secondaries is the secondary range. Really and truly, that's the only thing you can put. And the flag for secondaries on cruisers nowadays. Because nothing else really works, I believe. Because they removed the cruiser tech commander skills for secondaries. When they did the unique captain builds for each class and stuff. But the SAP does do a lot of damage with secondaries. Let's see if we can get some on this Marceau, actually. Speaking of secondary sap damage. He is broadside to us. He is torping us, too. So we have to be really careful here. We're going to be shooting AP at the Marceau because it's always better to shoot AP at French destroyers when they're running low. Even though we only got an overpen there, but... Okay, GK did shoot us. But I don't think we're gonna die to it, man. We're kind of off the screen. To be honest, I don't know how much damage I did with secondaries to this Marceau. We're going to have to check after the game is done. What we can do now is we're gonna go smoke cap B. So we're gonna go like this. This might get us damaged a bit. As long as the GK doesn't really look at us, I think. Oh, I clicked before my expert loader. GG. Let's see if we can cross. If he starts rotating his guns and gets close, we're gonna smoke up. But I think we make it behind the rock in time. We're gonna launch a fighter to see where the incomp is. Should be okay, honestly. Yes, he did 0 damage. Incomp's off the screen. I'm just gonna take a smoke right now. And I'm gonna cross. This could of course be better if you had smoke mod on your Napoli, because... Sorry, not smoke mod, but you can't put smoke mod on Italians, but smoke flag. If you had smoke flag, of course, the smoke's gonna last longer, of course. Your smoke shooting is good enough to shoot this incomp too, but he's not spotted right now, so we'll have to wait. Alright, there he is. Our smoke shooting's like 8.8? No. Yeah, it's 8.8. Oh. 8.8. Gotta keep walking away. We're gonna attempt to take this cap. No promises. I don't think we can, actually. No way. Sadly.
Rilasciata cortina fumogena.
11 seconds till heal.
Caccia di
We should be able to tank the income because it is a turbo tank cruiser. Okay, we did get smashed, but I don't think that matters too much. It didn't kill us. I think we have to leave the cap for now and then come back. GK is playing aggressive on our side as well in the canal. We do need to start taking caps though. The gearing will take C. No problem there. There's a destroyer up there, bro. Jacob's just walking. I don't think we can stop him. Colbert will smash him, but he won't kill him. Wow. He actually goes dark because Incomparable has 1 kilometer detection. We're okay from the GK salvo, the Preußen salvo, and the Incomparable salvo. This is the nice thing about Napoli, dude. It's a turbo-like tank. It can tank a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Like, it's really hard to kill a Napoli, dude. The closest target to me is here, so it's not actually the Preußen spotting me. There's a Sherman up here spotting me. So we're not gonna be going dark anytime soon. So I'm gonna rotate my guns and start using guns again. Five ships on me, 6 ships on me. We're gonna try our best to live here. Bit of a tough spot. There's a Sherman. Torpedo on something? That's okay.
Attenzione, segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
We'll just look at him. I don't want to shoot here because I do want to go dark. I want to make him smoke, but actually we can just walk out of his detection. 10.3 is a magical number, and we're dark. Kills this one. Let's see if I live through this incomparable. Oh god. Alright, we're fine. You're tanky, but you do have to be careful. I mean, we did tank a bunch of ships there, but do be careful what kind of situations you get yourself in, you know what I mean? So we can't smoke in 20 seconds, and that's when we're gonna take our smoke screen to start farming things. Because we need to start getting some damage, because we're only on 118k right now. The game is being over, like, we are losing the game right now. If this GK... You think I can get a salvo here on the income? Maybe, potentially. Shoot like this, we're gonna slow down and turn left, we're gonna smoke. Don't die. And then we're gonna speed up and try to run away as fast as possible from this incomparable. We're also going to try to kill the incomparable, potentially. We need to start getting some kills because we are losing the game. Kremlin's pushing south. Don't think he's gonna do much against the GK angle, but if we can, that would be really good. Try kill the incomp with the AP here. These semi-broadside. Get a gun range increase. Now, that's a reason you don't need to take the range mod, is you get a gun range increase with Sansonetti. If you have Sansonetti, honestly, probably do not take range mod. But now we get a double dispersion buff and infinite gun range, so that's pretty good. So now we're going to be able to dumpster the Preußen a bit. They didn't get the B cap, which is really good for us. The Daring is the closest target to me here. Closer than 13. Okay. Just going to try to do as much damage to the Preußen as possible. Actually, we're gonna turn around. Wait, can we help the gearing? Let's see. Oh my gosh. No, Daring's gonna get behind the rock, sadly. I'll try, but... He killed the Daring! Whoa! Our gearing's cracked! Holy shit! Our gearing is cracked. Alright, so we still do have a Schlieffen and a GK. If they can kill that GK, it's a really good start. Because me and the Skullbear will dumpster the Preußen, guaranteed. So, as long as those two kill that GK, I think we're okay. It's still winnable. It's definitely still winnable. Don't know where the Sherman is. Our gearing does need to be careful where the Sherman is. Oh, the guy beached. Well, at the end of the day, we can go around the corner and torp him or something. So, it's okay. Chiefin did die.
Concentrare il fuoco sul bersaglio indicato.
La squadra nemica è in vantaggio.
It is kited GK versus Bowin GK, so we should win that. Guaranteed. He might die to the Napoli over time, but that's okay. Because he would have done his job trading the GK out, which is really nice. Let's try get this Preußen. I'm gonna plane like him so we see if we can spot him, so we can see what he's doing. Hopefully he doesn't reverse into my Cold Bear and kill him. Sherman is spotting me right now from I don't know where. It could be from this gap. It could be from up here. Now it's the GK Hydra or the Preußen Hydra spotting me. But there is a Sherman around, so we have to keep that in mind. Okay, there he is. He did torp me, so we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to turn right. Like this. We're gonna torp. Like this. So the Preußen will slow down when he sees the torps when they're hydroed. Well, the Hydra ran out. Potentially big. Potentially huge. I did torp for him to slow down, sadly, because I thought he was gonna have Hydra on the third turn. Right, he shot, so I'm just gonna go broadside and get torps off, dude. Oh shit. Rip, unfortunate. Alright, so for game 1 we got 145,000 damage, a torp hit, and a kill, sadly. Of course we needed way more torp hits there at the end on the Preußen to actually win the game. If we killed the Preußen, probably we would have won the game. But I think we misplayed it. Unfortunate is what it is. Happens. Colbert got first, complimented. So here's the damage distribution. Pretty simple. I mean, it's damage between AP and HE and then secondaries. And then some fires. And then for credits and XP, we got 400,000 credits, 5,000 XP, 1,600 free XP, and 6,800 and XP. So I want to... Do I want to switch to reload mode? I'm not actually gonna for game 2. Because there's always a chance you get Turbo United States and you don't want to push up. So let's play another game here. Okay. So, we have... Nakimov. Okay. Okay, I guess. Apart from that, it's pretty much tier 8, so it's free. But the Nakimov, we have to be careful too, because, you know, he does... If we're on his flank, he's going to be striking us over and over and over and over again. So we do have to be really careful. So let's go to the which flank? Well, since we spawned, I guess, mid, we get the pick, right? So let's let the CV spot for us and see what we can pick, correct? Let's see. Just give him a second. He's gonna just check that flank really quick. Then I'll check the other one. We also need to see where the planes are coming from, because that's the flank we're not going to. Alright, oh fuck. So the planes are mid. Gonna insta-launch fighter, so I annoy him, so he never strikes us ever. Let's see the fighter. He see the fighter, he'll be like, oh my god, a fighter instantly, bro. I'm never gonna come this flank, bro. Try hard. A-spec Napolis, you know. I'm gonna go 1-2 line, by the way. I lied. We're gonna go C, because 1-2 line, there's literally nothing. There's one incomparable. That's it, I think. Or should we? I don't know. Let's see. We don't have a D. We only have one DD, so I think we have to win A here. With the RDDs on C anyway, and that's our weak flank, so we have to win A for sure by law. So let's go win A. Moscow's here. Okay. an AP salvo on him, maybe, potentially. See what we get. Alright, someone smashed him. Someone Giga smashed him, and I smashed him as well. He is suffering. I'm not sure why he's sailing full broadside in Moscow. Oh, Petro. We can't always smoke up in this situation when the carrier's running at us. I think I'm gonna take a smoke early, because I don't want the carrier to strike me. I think making the carrier super upset means he won't strike us long term. So, let's just make him really upset. Oh my, incomparable. He got Giga smashed as well. I'm not sure what's going on. He will turn around though. Incomparable can't go dark forever now. Unless the carrier chooses to strike him. Have to wait. We could push up into the cap. But with Nakimov, I don't really want to. Why, Malta? Why don't you want to push up into the cap with an incomp, dude? Sorry, with a CV. The Nakimov. Well, this is gonna strike us over and over and over and over again. Oh, really? Shit. Doesn't sound too fun. Nope. Have to play it slow. Boringly. Like. I think if we go together, me and this Aegir, I think we'll be fine. Because we're not gonna be fine, but I think we'll be okay. Carriers do start panicking when they see two targets over each other in terms of a... I'm just gonna go for it, man. If the carrier strikes me, the carrier strikes me. Incom's shooting me right now. PT by one. Moscow's dead. We can go dark now. Hello? Question mark? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess. Incomparable. Let's get to the island. We need a cap. Well, we already have one, but I want another one. What the fuck? Why is everyone going full broadside this game, dude? Hello? Question mark?
Avvistata corazzata nemica. Caccia di ritorno.
Not doing really much to say, to be honest, right now. I just don't want to be on this flank right now. I want to cross the map because there's a lot of ships there we can dumpster, like Azuma or Kutuzov or Harlem, for example. Bismarck's on our flank, but I think our men are gonna deal with it. Our Vladivostok, Slava, and Friedrich der Gross. I think they're gonna be fine. So our goal right now is to kind of cross the map. Oh, but there's a CV. We should be okay. Maybe he's not striking us. I like it. Turn into the rockets, taking 10,000 damage, and then turn out again so the incomparable doesn't kill us. Fire on the Bismarck. It's gonna be the toughest part, by the way, switching flank here with the CV. He's not gonna let us go. This is the issue, right? I would smoke, but I don't want to smoke against rockets, and I don't want to use fighters against rockets, because there's no point. It's just against Nakimov, bro. The fighters don't really do much, because he just strikes and leaves. There's no, like, restriking potential, so the fighter's pretty much useless for yourself. Our Nakimov's gonna die, by the way, to the rain comp. He's broadside. Alright, the income gave, sorry, the Nakimov gave up shooting me or whatever, sniping me, I guess. So we're gonna actually be able to play the game here. We'll be able to cross the map. Which is nice. There's a lot of ships here, by the way. It's pretty much just slow farming potential. Because we can't go into secondary range, obviously, because if we do against those flotilla here, we're gonna just die, so we just have to play it slow for now. Slow and steady wins the race. The damage race. But that's pretty much Napoli in randoms. I've played this thing in randoms about like 50 times. I have actually played it in comp around 200 times in clan battles. So I can tell you it is a pretty good ship in clan battles, to be honest. Like, you can do some crazy, like, really dumb plays, obviously, because of the tankiness and the concealment, you know, and the secondaries. The secondaries actually coming really useful sometimes when you're gonna out-trade people, especially at closer ranges. They take fights that you're not supposed to win, even with your armor and stuff, and you just win them straight up because of how much damage your secondaries are going to be doing. And sometimes, like, enemy players don't even know, like, how much damage these secondaries do. They're like, oh, if I just angle and stuff, you know, I'm gonna minimize a lot of the damage. But at the same time, if you angle to Napoli, then you're not gonna be doing as much damage to it, so it'll live for longer and therefore more time in, you know, in its secondary range, you know what I mean? And if it overextends, you can just smoke up and turn out and stuff. You have those capabilities, which is really nice. But in randoms, it's not as cool, I would say, as it is in comp, I would say. I mean, you could always run the reload mod, top grade gunner build, full accuracy on guns or something, or just go into secondary ranges and stuff. It's pretty good too, but some games, I can assure you, you're not going to be able to do that. Obviously, because let's say you get United States as the carrier. I mean, you're not going to just be able to just run it down with a Napoli second respect, right? No, of course not. He's just going to be like dropping you continuously, right? So keep that in mind. Let's turn around. I have used the reload mod build though, and I can tell you it is good too, for sure, for randoms. This is pretty much for randoms. I'm talking about range mod and reload mod, but it's pretty good. I just haven't gotten enough playtime in it, I think. I've had some decent games in it, but I think overall, if I meet the United States, I think I do want to be in a range mod build, of course. You can call it dispersion mod build. Hopefully they get the C cap. I kind of reset the user mode. It's actually capping. Sad. Okay, I didn't reset them because my aim is dog. Perfect. Here, I think it's the time we have to run into secondary range by law, or else we lose. Kutuzov is running off the screen again. Actually, he's gonna be broadside 10 seconds. Citadel?
Rilasciata cortina fumogena.
Avvistato cacciatorpediniere nemico.
I can't help but the destroy right now. Kagero can just run away, so there's no point to stress out of it. Did our secondaries deal with it also? Potentially? Yeah. The secondaries do have really good angles too. So as you can see, even though we're almost assing completely, they still have enough angle to actually use all their guns. Well, not all the guns, but a lot of them. Like half, I would say, maybe. I mean, look at that. Look how many are shooting at this angle, right? Kind of incredible. Those quarters, we get a kill, we get some more gun range, we get better dispersion. Hopefully we don't die to this Kremlin right here. Fine, because it's Napoli. Gonna AP some Bismarck here for sure. We could actually let our torps kill him, but someone's gonna actually take the kill guaranteed before that ever happens. Okay, our fire kills him, perfect.
Abbiamo distrutto una corazzata nemica.
I'm gonna switch to HE after this shot salvo. The Kremlin will go dark here. No, actually, maybe Calgary is close enough to spot him. I don't think so. He will shoot us though again. It's not. There's no point to not shoot us. I think Calgary is actually spotting him.
Incrociatore nemico
Or he's no
individuato.
concealment Kremlin? I mean, who knows? I don't know how close the Calgary is to him, so. He might be close enough to spot him. Fire.
Avvistata portaerei nemica.
We have 115,000 spotting. My goal here is 120k. I really don't average high numbers in Napoli, guys, but this is pretty much for me. It's a comp ship and not a random ship. I mean, I do play it in random sometimes, but definitely a competitive
Incrociatore nemico individuato.
oriented ship. I mean, you can play it a lot in rank too. It's really good in rank too, to be honest with you. I would load AP, but Napoli AP is actually really garbage. Sometimes you can land shells and get really good AP salvos, and sometimes when you don't land shells, it's really bad. Like you'll get a 1k salvo or something. We got a fire, that's good. That's gonna earn permanent on him. Can actually reach our 120 target, which isn't too high. Remember, average damage for a cruiser 120 is really bad, but it's Napoli. It's one of the harder ones, I would say.
Caccia in volo.
I don't even know what my average is. It's probably around 120. Could be less, could be more. I have no idea. Alright, GG. Alright. Let's look at our score. And look at our build. Brawls? Oh my god, I'll play Brawls. Give me a second, snack mans. One second. I'll finish recording the video. Alright, so we got 130k average damage. 2 kills, sorry, not average, 130k damage, 2 kills, 3 citadels, 5 defendeds, and a cap. Team score, we ended up getting 3rd place on the team, so we're gonna compliment the top 2, of course. Detailed report, we got mostly HE damage here, but with some AP damage, again, standard, and then credits and XP, 583,000, 8.8k XP, 1.8k free XP, and 10.6k commander XP. In terms of my commander build, again, I'm running gun feeder. Grease the gears, gun feeder, priority target, superintendent, concealment expert, survivability expert, adrenaline rush, and radio location. In terms of my summary, in terms of my statistics in the Napoli, we have 118k average, 48 games, 60% win rate. Of course, I played a lot of it though in clan battles. I played around 200 games in it in clan battles. So there you go. I would run reload mode probably in clan battles, but I would keep the secondary mode, honestly. But there you go. So we have main armaments mode 1, sorry, engine room protection, secondary battery mode 1, prop mode 1, concealment system mode 1, and gun feeder control system mode 2, which is the range mode. But if you're gonna play it in ranked or comp, please use the reload mode. It is much better in those game modes than it is in randoms. And then we have, of course, the statistics here, which aren't too high, but it's Napoli, so you're not expecting super turbo high numbers in it. Anyways, do I recommend the Napoli is a question you guys are gonna be having. Yes, it is a really good ship. I have played it extensively in comp. It is very good. This is its armor scheme, by the way. No, but it's a very good ship, and I definitely recommend you guys get it if you enjoy playing aggressive cruisers. If you don't, do not even look at this thing, because I mean, you need to be enjoying aggressive cruiser playstyle, especially in ranked and clan battles, to be playing this. In terms of randoms, I mean, if you're gonna play it like I did these 2 games, of course, kite it away. It's gonna take your time to farm damage, and of course, it's not that fun. You can play like Moscow or something and have more fun. But you know, in terms of aggression, if you really like aggression, you can definitely play this one really well. But thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Big fan.